Hello, hello. I'm joined by, so we're going to do something new here. I made I'm sorry for all the echoing and weird stuff and sounds coming in because I'm moving back into my place in DC. But I'm here. I'm joined today with Carmine and Trey, the explainer, and I created a trivia because we did a trivia before and the questions were bullshit. So I decided to create my own trivia, and Carmine's going to go first, and he is going
hmm
to play. And this is a bit of a competition. We're going to see how he does, and then we're going to see how Trey does, and we're going to see who's the winner.
Yes,
Carmine,
sir.
are you prepared? Are you prepared for this? I'm gonna click your answers. You're gonna kind of tell me like I
Yeah, no, no, no.
don't worry about timers and shit like that. I think I can
No,
turn
I got it.
can I turn
25
the timer
minutes,
off.
more than enough.
Let's do
No, no, no.
practice mode or
No,
is it
just do
25?
default.
Okay,
By the way, is your echo thing on Ecamm?
it should be on. It should be on.
Okay, good.
I mean, you know, um,
So, believe it or
yeah,
not,
it's
this
on.
is
Yeah.
this is the second quiz you've ever thrown at me. The first one was like years and years and years ago. So, yeah, no, this will be the second time. We got to do this again because this
Okay.
this I
I
watched
mean,
you
these
and
are
Trey.
fun. These are fun.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Play quiz. Question number one. These are very Preston questions. Which brave companion is still alive?
I
Ego,
fucking
Logjoff,
knew.
Pig, or Ut?
I knew you would give me a Brave Companions questions, which is why before this even started, I fucking researched everything I could about them. Cause you did it last time, and I knew you would do it again, and I knew it would come up. It's fucking Togjoth.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Who did not sing at Joffrey's wedding?
Uh
Coriolanus, Galen of Quay, Alia of Bravos, Bethany Fairfingers.
who the fuck knows this? I'm gonna take a guess. Alia Bravos. Who the fuck knows this?
You are correct.
No way! No fucking way!
What sellsword company is not in Slaver's Bay? Second Sons, the Company of the Cats, the Long Lances, the Ragged Standard.
Uh, okay, so the Second Sons is obviously there because Tyrion and Jorah. I know Company of the Cat is there because they have a leader named something Beard. I remember because it's like there's Whitebeard, Blackbeard, and this guy's name is like something Beard. So I know they're there. And Long Lances, I remember get murked by Dany's freedmen. So by order of elimination, it has to be the Ragged Standards. Yay! Wait, who are the Ragged Standards? I've never heard of them before.
Just another sellsword company, randomly random. Who is a pirate of Dagger Lake? Urho the Unwashed, Karain Samantes, Mazo Mar, Recalio Rindoon.
This is an Essos question, isn't it? Because there's no place in Westeros named Dagger Lake. I know that for a fact. I know right Rindoon is from Fire and Blood, so yeah, but he's also a pirate. I I don't know. I'm just gonna guess and go the Unwatched guy.
You got it.
Wait, that's
Who?
not possible. How is it the Unwatched guy? Or is it really? Am I not?
Mhm.
There's no way I'm
Yeah,
that lucky.
you got it. Was the cook at Winterfell? Gage, Micken, Harwin, Jory.
I know Mickens the blacksmith. Jury goes with Ned to King's Landing. Harwin, I know he's in the Brotherhood, so by order of elimination, Gage should be Gage. Yay!
How many people did Danny's brother Viserys kill throughout his life?
Fuck. How many people did Viserys kill? There's no way it's zero. He had to have killed at least one person. One. He had to kill at least one.
Is that your answer?
Yeah, one. Zero. Zero. Really? Damn, Viserys.
Who has Daenerys not had sex with? Eerie, Jiqui, Dario, Hisdar.
Obviously, she's been with Dario. Though the show, by the way, the show audience may not know this. People have only seen the show, but in the book, Danny does sleep with Hisdar. Um, the only part about this question that I hate is that I always mix up her handmaidens from the time she was with the Dothraki because there's like three of them. There's Jiqui because of your meme, Eerie, and Dor something. I know there's one.
Dorada, yeah.
I know this one she sleeps with multiple times and kind of feels guilty about it. I'm gonna go with Eerie as a guess because I always mix up their names. Nah, should have been. I knew it.
Brienne's brother shared her name with what legendary hero? Florian the Fool, Simeon Star Eyes, Galadan of Morn, Serwyn of the Mirror Shield.
I don't know this one either. Florian the Fool? No.
Which sand snake is the youngest? Tyene, Lady Nim, Obara, Sorella.
I'm gonna go with Sorella because I don't know. I feel like that's the right one because I know the other two. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What man did not swear an oath of secrecy to Catelyn in a Game of Thrones? Hallis Mullen, Theon Greyjoy, Maester Luwin, Roderick Cassell.
I know that Lewin, Roderick, Theon, and Rob are all there. So by order of elimination, it has to be Hallis. Yay!
Who knighted Gregor Clegane, the mountain that rides? His father, Tywin Lannister, Gerald Hightower, Rhaegar Targaryen.
Oh, I know this one, Rhaegar, because of the tragedy of what the mountain does to his wife. Yeah.
What is not a way to circumvent the wall? Gorin's Way, Around at Eastwatch, the Bridge of Skulls, the Rhyme Gate Break.
Technically, Gorin's Way, right? Because they never found a way through, or so the legend has it. What? No. How? Preston,
Made that
how?
last one up. Which of Chet's conspirators celebrates Jon Snow's election victory for Lord Commander? Ulmer of the Kingswood, Sweet Donald Hill, Raleigh of Sisterton, Sawwood.
I'm gonna. I don't know this one, but I'm gonna say Ulmer of the Kingswood because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he's there at both the mutiny and John's win. Ah.
Who sails Catelyn to King's Landing?
Oh
Morio
Jesus.
Tumitis, Casso Mogat, Ternesso Teres, Zandu Doru.
This is technically an Essos question. Fuck! I hate how you give me characters with the most ridiculous names who are all from Essos. Uh, uh, Cassio Mogat. Casso Mogat. Come on.
Who is not a Lord's Declarant?
Oh, come on.
Gilwood Hunter, Marwyn Belmore, Simon Templeton, Horton Redford.
They're most of the, I know Hunter, Belmore, and Redford are there. Well, the houses at least, but you're talking about a Lord's. Fuck. I don't know which of these men specifically. If you ask me houses, I'd know, but I don't know. Templeton.
Who never studied at the Citadel? Robert Frey, Gunther Hightower, Laurie Strong, Hother Umber.
Laris Strong. Yeah.
A tough one. Who does Cersei think might be Jon Snow's mother? A Dornish peasant, a Shara Dane, a sex worker, any of the above?
You forgot that we actually made this joke years ago, and
Yeah.
I'm so glad you brought this back. Everyone, any of the above, everyone. This is the joke that you made specific. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a vision of the ghost of High Heart?
Hmm.
Um, a girl with snakes in her hair atop an ice castle, a dead fish weeping blood, a shadow riding a burning stag, all of the above.
We had this conversation on the podcast a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you
We
remember, like how
did. It was a
George
coincidence, yeah.
was
Because I
it.
made
Oh,
this
I was about.
before that conversation, yeah. I made this before.
Oh, okay. I know it's not the shadow because I know the burning shadow is killing the stag, not riding it. And the girl with snakes in her hair and the dead fish are kind of right answers, but I'm gonna go with the dead fish because that seems more correct. How is it not the girl with snakes in her hair? Because that's also one.
She's not an ice castle. Who is not named Walder? Okay, this is who is not named Walder? A trueborn great grandson of Lord Walder, a trueborn son of Lord Walder, a trueborn grandson of Lord Walder, Hodor.
Okay, so I know the trueborn son of Walder Frey is Stevron Frey,
Mhm.
but is it also the grandson because Ryman Frey is his grandson. So I'm gonna go with the trueborn son of Lord Walder, because Lord Walder's son is Stevron, but a true trueborn grandson of
Keep in
Lord
mind, keep in
Walder.
mind. I mean, you're confusing it. I'm going to help you out here. Look, he has many trueborn sons, and he has many trueborn grandsons, and he has many trueborn great grandsons.
We're gonna have to go over this question. I'm gonna go with trueborn son of Lord Walder because I'm assuming because it's Stavron Frey, so technically he's not named Walder. So trueborn son of Lord Walder.
You misunderstood the question, but still got it. Where is Jock and Nagar purportedly from? Lorath,
Lorath.
Kohor, Bravos, or Lyce?
I know it's Lorath because he says the same thing in the show. Yeah.
And so you got, let's see, you got 65%, 13 out of 20. Okay.
Yay! Let me message Trey and get him back in here.
Okay. So let's redo
The
this.
more we explore.
People are like, how do you not have ad block? I'm just like, fuck it. All right.
Preston supports the websites.
That's right. I'm getting all the.
Oh, fuck you with the Walder one, by the way. Like,
You still got it. You just misunderstood the question. What I was meaning is that, like, of all his sons and all of his grandsons and all of his great grandsons, okay, Walder doesn't have a trueborn son named Walder. Of all
right.
of the ones he has, none of them are named Walder. He has a bastard born son named Walder, but he has no trueborn son named Walder, which is very interesting. All right. Hello, hello. Oh. Almost had a
Oh.
face reveal there. But we avoided that one. All right. So Carmine, I guess Carmine could stick around and heckle you, but Carmine got 16 out of 20 correct on this quiz.
It's pretty good.
He was very good. He got some, like, in the beginning, I was like, oh my god, he's getting them all, and then he kind of faltered.
It was luck, and it was a lot of luck actually.
He was very lucky on a few. He fully misunderstood a question and still got it correct.
I wonder if
So,
you'll misunderstand the same question because the way he writes it. Oh, fuck you on that one. The way you write it.
all right.
Okay. I'm kind of scared now.
Okay. Yeah.
So he got an 80%. Damn.
No, he got
Not
65%.
bad.
65.
65. Okay.
16 out of 20. Or 13 out of 20. I'm sorry. 13 out of 20.
Oh, 13.
Yeah. So he got 65%. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Which brave companion is still alive? These are very Preston. Tog,
Okay, Pig is dead.
Ut, or Pig.
Septon Ut is dead. Pig is dead. Ago. Oh, it's between. I think the top one is like a Ibonese guy. Oh shoot. I'm gonna say the top one, top left. It's Togo. Oh, look at me. Okay.
Who did not sing
Who?
at Joffrey's wedding? Alia of Bravos, Colio Quainus, Galleon of Qui, Bethany Fairfingers.
Oh God. I think Bethany of Fairfingers. Oh shoot. Okay, it was between those two for me. Damn. Okay.
What sellsword company is not in Slaver's Bay? The Second Sons, the Long Lances, the Ragged Standard, the Company of the Cats.
The Ragged Standard. I've studied that Battle of Fire shit. Like I know that one at least.
Who is a pirate of Dagger Lake? Urho the Unwashed, Corain Samanthes, Recalia Rendoon, Mazo Mar.
It's Urho the Unwashed, I think.
All right.
Oh, look at me. Look at me. Oh,
Who was the cook at Winterfell? Micken, Gage, Jory, Harwin.
okay. Oh shoot. Okay, Harwin, no. Jory, no. Micken. Okay, was Micken the? Oh God, Micken is the armorer. He's the blacksmith. Micken's stamp or whatever. I'm gonna say it's Gage. Or am I mixing it up? Oh, thank God.
How many people did Dany's brother Viserys kill throughout his life?
Huh. Like himself. Okay. Hmm. Oh God, this is first book stuff. Um. I haven't read the first book in years. Um, that's the one I read the least. I'm gonna say zero. Okay, good. Okay, yeah.
Who has Daenerys not had sex with? Hisdar, Eerie, Jiqui, Dario.
Fuck me. I get Yuri and Jake mixed up all the time. Um,
Dude, me too. Oh my god.
okay. Well, she has sex with one of them. I know this. I know this. And she like doesn't like it. She's like, let's not do that again. Oh God. Eerie or Jeekwe? Okay, this is a 50-50 one for me. I'm gonna say Eerie. Oh fuck. Okay, okay, okay.
Brienne's brother shared a name with what legendary hero? Florian the Fool, Serwyn of the Mirror Shield, Galadan of Morn, Simeon Star Eyes.
God, this is like one remark in the entire series, or like an appendix thing. It, okay, I can try to use logic, but sometimes George doesn't really use logic because like Simi of Star Eyes is like a northern hero, or villain. I'm not even sure if he's okay. So I can maybe cross him off. Galadan. I'm gonna say Galadon of Morn. Oh, oh,
Which sand snake is the youngest? Sorella, Tyene, Obara, Lady Nim.
okay. I think Tyenne's the youngest, but she's like all innocent. Oh, fuck me, it's Sorella. Damn. Okay.
What man did not swear an oath of secrecy to Catelyn in A Game of Thrones? Maester Luwin, Roderick Cassell, Hallis Mullen, Theon Greyjoy.
Okay, I remember this vaguely. I remember this vaguely because it's in the show. Um, think Theon's there. Is Roderick Cassell there? Hallis Mullen. Oh gosh. I think it's Maester. Well, damn, this is all Game of Thrones stuff. I've forgotten all the Game of Thrones stuff. Hallis Mullen is the guy with Ned Stark's bones. I don't know if that's relevant at all. Um, let's say, is it Lewin? It's like every single one except Theon. Like I firmly remember Theon being there, but maybe he didn't swear an oath. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Maester Lewin, just a shot in the dark. Oh, it's Alice Mullen. What?
Who knighted Gregor Clegane, the mountain that rides? Rhaegar Targaryen, his father, Gerald Hightower, Tywin Lannister.
Hmm. This is like it's a weird detail, and I know who it is weird. Like it might be. I'm gonna say it's Rhaegar. That's my gut. Is that it's Rhaegar? I remember reading it once, and it's weird. Yeah, it's like yeah.
What is not a way to circumvent the wall? The Bridge of Skulls, the Rhymegate Break, Gorin's Way, or Rounded Eastwatch.
Hmm. Around it east what Goran's Way, like is it okay? Oh, I guess I can't ask you. You're the you know the answer. I was like, Goran's Way is like a legendary way. We don't know if it actually exists. I'm thinking too much about it. The Rhyme Gate Break. Bridge of Skulls is one, Round Eastwatch is one. Goran's Way would be one if it exists. Rhyme Gate Break. I've never heard of the Rhyme Gate Break. I'm gonna say that. Okay.
Which of Chet's conspirators celebrates Jon Snow's election victory for Lord Commander? Ulmer of the Kingswood, Raleigh of Sisterton, Sweet Donald Hill, Sawwood.
Palmer's not one. Sweet Donald Hill, I think he's like one of the few that survives and is still like in the Night's Watch. I think. I'm gonna say yes. Okay, good, good.
Who sails Catelyn to King's Landing? Caso Mogat, Morio Tumitis, Ternessus Zandu, Doru.
Screw this question. This stupid Catelyn going to King's Landing and like beating Ned. I hate that plot line because it's just like so fast. Oh gosh. This is like so I don't think he's a Summer Islander, so I'm crossing the Zondo one, but I could be totally. I'm gonna say Caso Mogat. Oh, okay, okay. I wouldn't have gotten that one.
Who is not a Lord's Declarant?
Okay. Marwyn Belmore. Oh God. I get them mixed up with like their kids. Simon Templeton. Simon Templeton. Gosh. Okay. Redfort is one. Belmore is one. Hunter. Simon Templeton. Like the name is in my head, but I don't know if he's like in the Lord's Declarant or not. Simultaneous. I'm gonna say that one. I'm gonna say Simon Templeton. Oh God.
Who never studied at the Citadel? Robert
Hmm.
Frey, Laurie Strong, Gunther Hightower, Hother Umber.
Ah, okay. Hother Umber did. That's Horsebane. Gunther Hightower. He like lives there, so I feel like he should. Robert Frey. Robert Frey is. I think is that the same? That might be the same one from the fan fiction project. I'm gonna say Laurie Strong.
Okay, that's a hard
Oh.
one. Who does Cersei think might be Jon Snow's mother? A Shara Dane, a sex worker, a Dornish peasant, any of the above?
Oh, gosh. Oh gosh. Hmm. Dornish peasant, a sex worker, a Sharadane, or any of the above. Cersei's kind of crazy and like has no like constantly is just changing what she believes in. So that could be a trick. I think it's a Sharadane. I think it's a Sharadane. I think. Oh crap!
Which
Damn.
is a vision of the ghost of High Heart? A girl with snakes in her hair atop an ice castle, a dead fish weeping blood, a shadow riding a burning stag, all of the above.
Hmm. Which is a vision of the ghost of High Heart. A girl with snakes in her hair. Ah, that's like Sansa in the Purple Wedding. Shadow riding a burning stag. I don't remember that one. A dead fish weeping blood. I don't remember the ice castle part. Hmm. Hmm. A shadow riding a burning stag. I don't remember that. I'm gonna say a dead fish weeping blood. Oh.
All right. Who is not named Walder? Hodor, a trueborn son of Lord Walder, a trueborn grandson of Lord Walder, a trueborn great grandson of Lord Walder.
This question. Boo boo. Um, who is not named Walder? Oh, I'm psyching myself out right now because it's like
There's so
Hodor's
many.
real. There's so many Frey like children and grandchildren. That'd be funny if no. Okay, so okay, a trueborn grants who is not there is okay. I know. Okay, all right. I'm breaking this down because I heard about the big and little Walder. Big and little Walder are Walder Frey's Merritt. Yeah, okay. There's at least a grandson named Walder, the big and little Walder, and I think there's a great grandson, big and little Walder. Is there not a trueborn? I'm gonna say a trueborn son of Lord Walder. There's not one named. Oh, okay, okay. That was lucky. That was lucky.
Where is Jock and Hagar purportedly from? Lyce,
He's from
Cohort, Beth Bravos.
he's from Lorath. These are the mazes. Yeah.
You guys tied. You both got
We tied.
65%.
Damn.
Let's reload this and go through this. But you guys got the same score, Carmine and
Dang,
Trey.
I'm
Good
proud of us.
job,
Damn, okay.
Carmine. How do you feel?
No, that's I can't believe, dude. I didn't think of that. The Viserys one. Okay, well let's go through them
Let's go through this
because
again. Which brave companion is still alive? This is obviously a very Preston question, and if you paid attention to during the fanfic, you would have gotten that like it was one of the Ibanese is one of the survivors, but Tog Joth is the Ibanese guy. Ego is the Dothraki. He's killed by Nymeria in Arya's dream. So these are the hard ones. Obviously, Pig is killed by Brienne, and Septon Ut is killed by the Brotherhood in an Arya chapter. So the Pig and Ut were kind of the easy ones. Well, Ego, Tog Joth are like random, hardly ever mentioned, like brave companions. But you both got this one. So
Trey,
Really? Damn.
I knew he was gonna do a Brave Companion question because he loves the Brave. So in preparation for this, I'm like, okay, who's this? Who's going on? I
yeah.
knew he was gonna come at me with that.
Um,
I I
which
know
is
that one because I like the Ibonese, so I was like just I looked up like what Ibonese are even in the story, and I remember that name because they have weird names.
who didn't sing at Joffrey's wedding? This is another one that if you did the fanfic, you'd probably get because we bring it back. But Colio Aquinas, Bethany Fairfingers, and Galleon of Quay are all ones. But then Alia of Bravos is one in which it's originally Marillion. Like Marillion asks Roderick, like, who's the best singer in the world? And Roderick's like, Alia of Bravos. And he's like, what? She's so old. And so we had the same thing happen again, where like Colio Aquinas is like, I'm the greatest singer in the world. And some Dothraki in Lice is like, Alia of Bravos is the greatest in the world. And he's like, what? You know, Carmine got this one. I think Trey missed this one.
I guessed that one. That shouldn't even
It was
count
between
technically.
her and Bethany Fingers because I didn't remember too many female singers at the wedding.
Yeah. Which sellsword company is not Slavers Bay? You guys both got this. That I forget. The Rag Standard is just somebody that like appears. They just kind of get mentioned. Maybe Jorah used to be part of the Ragged Standard or something. They're just a randomly mentioned sellsword company. But obviously, the Long Lances Company and the Cats and the Second Sons are one of the three of the four. The fourth one being the Windblown.
Rivers worked in the Ragged Standard before making the Golden Company.
Okay,
It's a
then
deep cut right there.
who is a pirate of Dagger Lake? You guys both got this.
I
Urhur the
guess there.
Unwathed. Corain Samanthes is was hired by Stannis. He's like the second. He's like another of Sallador Sands, like second in command or whatever. Ricalia Rendoon is obviously from Fire and Blood, where he replaces the the after what's his face dies, the guy that gets killed by Daemon. Ricalia Rendoon takes over. Fuck, how am I forgetting like already like
I
the
forgot his name
crab
too. They
feeder,
gave him grayscale.
crab
Crab
feeder.
feeder. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. I forget
The
Maito
crab feeder,
Mar. Who was
the
my
hyped up.
some of these ones I
Like
just kind of
Sona.
picked up and I forgot the
Okay,
damn
I'm
name.
looking one up. Is he related? As a eunuch in service to Salador San. He's mentioned
Mm,
once.
yeah.
Okay, never knew of him.
Um, who was the cook at Winterfell? You guys both got this. It was Gage. He's mentioned in pretty in the as a he's actually a trivia question in the story. When when Mors finds Theon and fake Arya, he quizzes her, and so they get that. How many people did Danny's brother kill in his life? Carmine missed this one. The answer is 0, and Danny specifically thinks about this. Like,
So wait, so
Hmm.
before you move on, the reason I was because I first off, there is no I for the longest time I'm like he had to have killed somebody. He's a piece of shit. There's no way. And then I'm like when Trey came on and Trey was like technically he kind of killed himself and he by doing the thing with the Dothraki. I thought like that would have been a great trick question if you were really feeling douchey.
I
I psyched
mean,
myself
I
out a
don't know
whole
if
bunch
that
of times in
counts.
this.
I don't know if that counts. Kill it like being dumb. It's not exactly.
So,
Doesn't
so
count.
what
No,
the
I
point
got
of this
you.
is like that Viserys's body count is 0, while Daenerys has like killed like
Oh
thousands
yeah,
of
yeah. That's
people.
what I love about it. People are like, oh, Viserys is a horrible person, but he's a horrible person who never killed a single person, which is like, which I mean, think of the body count of Arya. Think of the body, like all the sorts of people. Think of the body count of Ned. Like it's just
Yeah.
Viserys is actually like, maybe he has a bad heart, but in practice he never did anything. He never killed anybody. So who has Daenerys not had sex with? I think you both guessed Eerie when the answer was Jeekwe. I mean, you both were coin tossing, and you both coin tossed wrong. But yeah, she has sex with Eerie, and
I get all the handmaids mixed up, the Dothraki ones.
yeah. There's only two. There's only
What's the
two
one that
Dothraki
died?
handmaids.
Wasn't
What's
Dor?
the
It was
one that
Doria
died?
too, right?
Daria's Lyseni.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she was just attached. I mean, I get it in the sense that like when the show is going, they don't have her, so you just kind of assume that everybody is Dothraki. Or did they make her Dothraki in the show?
I don't
I
even think
think
she
they.
was in the
Well,
show.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember.
I don't
When
think
I
it.
say Dothraki handmaiden, the ones given to
They have
Daenerys.
her they have her die of thirst in the or suffocate in Karth with
Oh, in the vault
in the vault, which
of Zaro.
but they always had her dressed like a Dothraki. So I don't know if they in the show they ever like said whether she was like
'Cause-
Dothraki.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
Brienne's brother shared a name with what legendary hero? Um, so this is the whole like so even though it's like not really mentioned in the text like his name was Galladan, maybe it was mentioned once, but she tells the long story of Galladan of Morn and the perfect knight. And so only in reread, like only like do you realize that like Brienne's worship of that story is connected to her brother, and it's a very subtle thing, like the perfect knight. Well, yeah, he's perfect knight because your brother's perfect because he died. The perfect knight is perfect, in the story as well. So there's like this double meaning of Galladan of Morn, but you know, you have to remember my Brienne series, but yeah, the rest of them I picked random people. But yeah, Galadon of Moor is the perfect knight who never used
That's such a
his
deep
sword.
cut. That's such a Preston question. That's insane.
I know. Which Sand Snake is the youngest? This was tricky because Tyene seems like the youngest, but it's actually Sorella. Sorella is actually younger
Oh,
than Tyene. I think Carmine got it and Trey.
I
Trey.
got it because I remember we had a discussion on Sorel. It's one of the very first discussions we've ever had together. I remember that.
how old is Sorella? Do we know?
She's like 18.
She's like 18. Oh, okay. So all the Sansicks are pretty old. Like
Yeah,
old for the story.
right. It's like I think, and Tyene's like 21, or something, and um,
Damn.
which doesn't really make. I'm trying to remember the ages because it doesn't really make. Weirdly, Tyene is better friends to Ariane than Lady Nim or Obara. I forget. I have to look up um, Ariane's age, but it seems like she would be like age-wise, she should be better friends with Lady Nim, but she's best friends. She's better friends with Tyene for some reason. Um, what man did not swear an oath of secrecy to Catelyn in Game of Thrones? Um, Carmine got this. I think Trey fucked it up, but this is a little
Bef-
tricky because Hallis Mullen leaves the room immediately before this oath. She like orders Hallis Mullen to do something. She actually says, I think she says Hallis like shut the door, and he's like, okay, on your way out, and he shuts the door, and then everybody else makes the secrecy oath. But yeah, it was in the show as well, and then they put it in front of the werewood, and it was a little more. Um, um,
That's where I fucked it up. I was thinking the show in my head.
well, the show doesn't make very much sense because so the fact that that Theon just happens to be in the room because he's attached to Rob, like makes sense that Theon is there to like to do the oath. In the show, she calls everyone to the werewood tree, like specifically. And so Theon gets called to the werewood tree to make an oath, which would never happen. Like, why would she include Theon when she never
So
trusted Theon? You
that's
know,
exactly what I was gonna say because in season 2 of the show, she gets on Rob's case. She goes, "I told you to never trust a Greyjoy, but you did
but
in
you did.
season 1." Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right.
So it really only makes sense in the book because like he happens to be in the room already. But yeah, it's a more beautiful shot to have them in front of the tree. So Hallis Mullen. Who knighted Gregor Clegane, the Mountain that Rides? I think you guys both got this, though. It was Rhaegar. Um, this one, you both were like, Gorn's way is not a real way. Like, you both were calling it out, being like, it's not a real way. I forget which one. Carmine, did you get this right? Or
no,
did
I got that
was
wrong.
it?
I thought it was Gorn's way because even if
Oh,
it's a
well.
story, it still counts, right?
Yeah, so I just made up this rhyme gate break. Um,
Mm.
Chet, this is a tough one. This Chet's conspirators one, um, because I think one of these people is celebrates with John. I think Omer of the Kingswood celebrates with John, but it was not a conspirator. And then Sawwood and Raleigh of Sisterton were conspirators. Sawwood Sawwood's fate is actually unknown. He was a conspirator, and we have no idea what happened to him. I mean, probably dead, but we don't know. Sweet Donald Hell is the unusual one where he was like one of the conspirators and like celebrates with John. So, and then who sails cattle into uh, who are
We
all of
both
these
guessed
people?
that.
You both guessed this
Did we
Casa.
really?
Who
Hmm.
was Casa
Who
Mogat?
is this guy?
Zandu is obviously on the the ship with Sam, but I'm forgetting all of like where I got these names: Ternessio, Darius, and Casa Mogat. Um, uh, who were they?
Caso Mogat is the guy that drops Davos off at White Harbor.
Oh, right, it's
Who's
just
and then
random.
Morio. How does this Morio get have a picture, have like fan art drawn of him? He was in like one book in
Yeah,
one
like
scene.
one book, like one scene where it's just like, if you ever need me, he does say his name a bunch, you know. I think where like his name gets mentioned like for some reason like 50 times in one chapter for no reason.
It's probably based on a real
This
guy who won a
asshole.
contest with George or something, won a bet with George. And he's like, George, I bet you won't put me in your book. He's like, I bet I will.
Morio. Who is not a Lord's Declarer? You guys both got fucked up with this one. This is a really hard one because
Hmm.
there's a Lord Bellamore who is the Lord's Declarant, but Marwyn Bellamore is a knight. He's the
Shoot.
knight of the gate, um, and he's not a lord. People could also maybe guess Simon Templeton because Simon Templeton is a landed knight, so he's the Knight of Nine Stars. They usually call him Sir Simon Templeton, even though the he's the lord of their manor. It's confusing whether you call a landed knight a lord or not. But Lord Galewood Hunter and Lord Horton Redfort. But yeah, it was Marwyn Bellamore. This is a tricky one. And then this is a really tricky one, and you both got it right. I was very proud of both of you. But this one was like such a trick question because Lionel Strong studied at the Citadel. And so one would think that Laurie Strong would have studied at the Citadel. He seems like the type of guy who would have studied there, but he didn't. And you both got it right. You both knew that like Hother Umber and Robert Frey um, uh, studied there. Okay, Laris. And then who does Cersei think might be Jon Snow's mother? Yeah, she goes through and she has this like list where she's like, who was it? A Dornish peasant whose holdfast you burned? Um, a prostitute, and then she goes into a thing on Ashara Dane and how Ashara Dane committed suicide because he stole her kid or something.
I got this one right because this is the joke that me and Preston made or that Preston made eons ago, and it's just I just remember it.
That Cersei plays the same game as like everybody else, like trying to figure out who Jon Snow's
I could have gone in if it was Stannis, where it's like Stannis like randomly is like, did Ned Stark take you on a fishwife or something like that? Oh, damn, that's tough.
This one I tried to make as tricky as possible, and I think you both got it. Um, a shadow, because it's not a shadow riding a burning stag. It's a shadow killing a stag.
Hmm.
Um,
Like
and
you took elements. You were very clever.
yeah,
You took elements from Real Visions.
and this was a girl with serpents in her hair in a snow castle, not snakes in her hair on top of an ice castle, and then the dead fish weeping blood, which is it. I mean, plus the all of the above. You know how people always think it's all of the above, and so yeah, this is
Hmm.
dead fish weeping blood is Catelyn. Um, and then this one with Carmine's favorite question. He
Oh my
guessed this
fucking
one. He
god.
didn't. He totally misunderstood it, and he still got it. But yes, the weirdly Hodor. I mean, weirdly Walder. Walder Frey never named a trueborn son Walder. He only named a bastard son Walder. And after that, everybody started like naming their kids after him, which is a weird. It's like kind of a weird, like to think about it, like because you wouldn't think that you'd think that.
Wait a minute, hold on a minute. That is not the question is who is not named Walder, which is
Yeah,
okay, a true grandson of Lord Walder, which would be Ryman Frey. That's technically true. And a true born son of Lord Walder, which is Stevron Frey, which is also true.
no. But like I'm saying that you cannot find a true-born son of Walder Frey named
It's
Walder.
named Wal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I understand that it's
that's
a
a
little
weird detail.
weird, but yeah, because
I'm
you
trying to
wouldn't,
remember.
because that almost seems humble, right? That he would not name a child after himself, except for a bastard. Um,
It's
There
funny
has to
that
be
like
one.
also that like he when he talks about like they're all naming them Walder now and stuff that it's like it's something that his kids are doing, not
yeah,
himself. Like he,
not himself.
yeah.
And I do wonder if like when he sired a bastard, the mother was probably the one that named the child rather than him, right? Because she's probably off somewhere and then comes
Mhm.
back and is like, "Look, I've got this son named Walder." So it's a weird moment of humility for old Lord Walder Frey that he never named a kid after himself.
Huh.
And then what you guys both got this? Where's Jack and Agar from? You know, maybe somebody might think it's Bravos, but obviously it's Lorath. I mean, I think Rorg calls him Lorath as a nickname in Clash of Kings. And look, I got 100%.
Oh.
Wait a
Congrats.
minute, hold on. How many people have played this? Because it looked like other people have played it before.
Yeah,
I
some
wonder
people
if,
have found it. Some
huh?
people have found it
Damn.
before. So I made this quiz like a little over a week ago, and
Wait, you have three
actually,
comments? Let me see.
the comments are like
Yeah, what do they
the
say?
youngest sand snake is Loreza. Yeah, obviously. But like of the one, the question concerns the given one, not all of them. Pay homage to Preston Jacobs, King of the Andals, the first men that Rhino. That's it.
We got to do this again because that was good.
Good.
I
That
can't
was a
believe I
good
lucked
quiz.
through this crap. Jesus Christ.